Martha Stewart sprayed window frost patterns on the window using Maggie's head as a template. Then she picked up 2 buckets and put them over Milhouse and Bart's heads. Then she wrapped their bodies with red tape. Martha even sealed both of their mouths together. She tied shovels to their arms. Finally, she wrapped ping-pong paddles with aluminum foil and stuck them on their backs. A pair of Christmas soldiers was completed just like that. Next, she pulled down the curtains and covered Homer with them. She also turned Marge's useless husband into a Christmas decoration, but Homer was about to wake up soon. He messed up the props. Martha took out a bottle of green potion and poured it on a handkerchief. It turned out Marge wanted to have a perfect Christmas. She wrote a letter to home decor Queen Martha Stewart. Martha swiftly knitted a rocket. Wearing it, she arrived at the Simpsons house in the blink of an eye. Soon she began the transformation. She broke off tree branches and tied them to the bed, then placed pine cones on top as decoration. Next, she took out a wedding dress and cut it with scissors into bows to decorate the bed. Marge praised Martha's creativity profusely. To make Christmas even more perfect, Marge decided to wake up early to snag a TV. She made a detailed plan at home. The two divided the work, and Marge left the house before dawn. When Marge arrived, there was already a long queue outside. Gil gave her a cup of hot water to warm her hands. He was shivering from the cold. Marge gave Gil her scarf. Gil told Marge he was there to buy a doll for his granddaughter. He didn't want his granddaughter to think he was a useless person. Looking at poor Gil, Marge also gave him her earmuffs. The wind and snow grew stronger. Some people couldn't endure it and left. Gil's hands turned blue from the cold. Marge used a flashlight to warm him up. Soon Marge's gloves also went to Gil. She thought Homer would come to replace her soon. On the other side, Homer was woken up by the alarm clock. As soon as he opened his eyes, he saw reminder signs all around. Homer got up, tore off his bathrobe, and headed out. When leaving, his scarf got caught in the door and he strangled himself unconscious.
My hands are starting to freeze.
Gil pretended not to understand the hint. Soon it was time for the store to open. The clerk wished them good luck. A woman took out a syringe and knocked out her opponent in front. A man passing by directly pulled out Marge's hair. He used Marge's frozen hair to smash open the store door. Everyone rushed in. Marge used her frozen hands to chop out a path. She surged in excitedly. Suddenly Marge heard Gil's cry for help. She found him trampled on the ground. She grabbed Gil and threw him into the counter. Gil successfully grabbed the doll, but Marge also missed the TV because of this. Marge sat on the ground in despair, watching them happy. Her head was even used as an ashtray by someone. Gil came to thank Marge. At this moment, Marge felt her choice was worth it. She walked wearily on the road. Homer hurriedly drove over and apologized to Marge.
Marge, I'm so sorry.
Marge's hands were wrapped in bandages, but she was still making cereal for the family. But when she picked up the garbage bag, the contents spilled all over the floor. She couldn't do anything now and felt very down. The kids wanted Marge to be able to rest. Only Maggie silently did practical work. But on the other side, Marge insisted on doing everything herself, so Homer prepared a lot of sedatives and added them to the health tea. The dosage was so large that just smelling it made one drowsy. The children wanted to sing Christmas carols for their mother. Homer handed Marge a cup of tea. Accompanied by the singing, Marge drank the tea.